Ladies and gentlemen, what's poppin'? It's your boy Larry Q. Draughn Jr., the HNICEO here at Larry Draughn Music. Welcome to another episode of 40 Days of 40 Rudiments. Yeah, man. Also, welcome to my laboratory. You know what I mean? Some of you guys, this is your first time, tuning in. I know it looked like, like I'm solving some murder case behind me. It's kind of true. You know what I mean? I'm solving the mystery, or I'm trying to solve the case of me sounding sad. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get better. So the thing that we're trying to do with this 40 days, 40 rudiments. This is something that God told me to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be obedient. And with his help, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna make it through the entire cycle. There's actually 9.125 40-day cycles in the year. There's nine. We can run through this series 9 times. And so that's, that's our goal. We're gonna go for it. And really what I want to do is obviously, we're going to talk about the rudiments, but I want to talk about the rudiments, from a standpoint of trying to take them like off the page and like, get into some different things. Now let me go ahead and reference some resources that are already available to you to just to go ahead and just shed the rudiments like the way that you're supposed to shed them before you start. Because this is more like intermediate to like advanced, what we're going to be talking about. You need to go to bigfurf.com. They got videos with the rudiments. And the thing that I dig that I like to shed along with is that they got the speed joints. They got like really slow tempos and each tempo builds, so by the end, like the videos were like 10 minutes long. By the end, you done, going through a variety of tempos and speeds, and that's necessary. Uh Another cat you need to check out is he does stuff for soul tone symbols. I forget his last name, and I apologize for making a video and I ain't have all my ducks in a row. You guys excuse me all together, man. I'm dealing with a cold. You know what I mean, but the cat's name is Draughn, and he spells it kind of strange. It's a J with an apostrophe. I think Rohn. If you put in soul tone Draughn spelled like that, it should pop up. This brother, man, is immensely talented, and he's really great at conveying, a lot of the concepts. He talks about how to move the rudiments around the kit, and I've definitely, been copying some ideas from him. So uh, I by no means, want to come across like some kind of expert. You know what I mean? It's just, I'm just trying to figure some stuff out. So with that said, what I've done is, man, I've constructed a grid. I guess certain people in the academy would call this the Sesquialteran grid. You know what I mean? But all it is that, the fastest rate we're going to play is eight. You know what I'm saying? Eighth notes, right? Start at the very bottom. We're dealing with half note triplets. Then we go to quarter notes. Then we go to triplets. Then we go to eighth notes. And stop getting worried about all the big, or not, they ain't big words, but stop getting worried about the fancy ways of saying stuff. Because whenever you hear this, you're going to be like, oh, really? Like, that's it? Um, when we talk about the West African paradigm, or rhythmic paradigm rather, you got to understand that a lot of those the underlying concept behind West African rhythms, as well as rhythms, I call them Pan African or West African diasporic rhythms, basically places that have dope rhythms where black people were taken to, as slaves. The underlying concept behind those rhythms is that they're in binary and ternary. They're they're in binary and ternary time at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and depending on what group of colonizers or Europeans that the Africans came into, and then the indigenous people that were there before they were taken there. You know what I'm saying? As well as the Europeans, the kind of Indians that were there. You know what I'm saying? There's like this melting pot of influences. You know what I'm saying? If black people were taken to South America, more than likely they speak Portuguese. You know what I'm saying? Uh, if they were taken to the parts of the Caribbean, a lot of them speak French or they speak Spanish. You know what I'm saying? The Negroes that were brought over here to America, we speak English. You dig? But we've intrinsically, there's a hip hop scholar named Cheryl Key. She uses the term cultural reversioning. You know what I'm saying? We've all retained. There's another term that they use, Africanistic retention. You know what I'm saying? We've all retained some of that. And what I want you to think about is stuff being in three and four at the same time, as opposed to just being in one and just being in the other. So yeah, man, let's jump into some stuff. Now, let me talk about the way I'm gonna shed it on the surface. I learned this from Gregory Hutchinson. You need to check out that video. It's on my Facebook page, but you can YouTube it as well. And I would also go ahead and like Gregory Hutchinson's Facebook page. This dude was standing on the beach, and he was over in Italy. He was either in Italy or Portugal. Sometimes those languages sound similar to me. And he had the cat holding the newspaper, and he was doing single strokes on the beach. And he only had one piece of paper. I got two pieces of paper because I suck. Uh, but yeah, man, he was explaining that you do this particular, you practice stuff this way for touch. You know what I mean? And that's one of the biggest things I'm working on. And you know what I'm saying, cats who study with, I don't really want to say study with me, but people that, drummers that hang with me, you know what I'm saying, to be asking me questions and we be practicing together. Uh this is what I got everybody working on. So let's go through this grid, yo. Where's my metronome? I'm at 90 beats a minute. You know what I'm saying? You see I done broke the paper already. Jeez. Ah, jeez Louise. Now, let me make this point. You know what I'm saying? Because I done broke my paper, and you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna have to switch my paper out. You gotta understand the thing that we're trying to do with this 40-day 40 rudiment thing is that we're trying to get cats out of this ridiculous notion of thinking that you're supposed to sound good when you practice, or you're supposed to be looking cool, or you're supposed to be winning when you practice. Part of practice is just sucking until you get better. You know what I mean? I'm not good at this, yo. But cool believe, by the time we do this the ninth time, it ain't gonna suck as bad as this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that, you know what I mean, like I'm gonna be like beasting, but it ain't gonna suck like this. I can guarantee you, you know what I'm saying, that I ain't gonna be breaking the paper like a loser. But once again though, you know what I mean? It ain't about it's about getting better. You know what I mean? It's like one of the problems that I have is velocity control, particularly with my right hand. I'm left-handed. You know what I mean? So it would make more sense that well, technically, it would make more sense that, you know what I'm saying, I got more control with my good hand. You dig? But I want control with both my hands. You feel me? So I hope that this is helpful. I hope, you know what I'm saying, this is insightful to to you. And you know what I'm saying, we'll come back with another set of videos. Like I said, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna talk about the rudiments, but we're gonna do some interesting things with them. I love you, but you already know Jesus loves you more. I'll holler at you soon. Peace.